Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Honestly, I don't even know what this video is. I just have been feeling like I need to record for whatever reason. I was sitting here, I'm at the park right now. I came to bring Pacha right here. She's right here. Hi, big girl. She got eye boogers and everything right now. I just been feeling like I need to record, so here I'm recording, listening to my energy and my intuition. Last night I felt like this as well, and I recorded, and I ended up recording a whole 30-minute video. And yeah, I just been feeling like talking. Lately I haven't really been knowing like what to post on YouTube, because I just post on YouTube for fun and whenever I feel called to it or anything like that. Also, I haven't washed my hair in like 3 days, so leave me alone. And I put some oil on it today before I wash it. But yeah, I literally been thinking about like this video, how it literally says, okay, Pacha, no, Pacha, drop it low, girl. Pacha, déjalo. Pacha, drop it. Thank you. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. She's such a good baby, But anyways, I'm at the park now, and I was like, wow, just give thanks that I get to have some fresh air. I just been feeling extremely grateful, and I feel like I need to share that energy and that gratitude, even if I don't have like words to say. Like, I feel like literally energy speaks for itself, and I feel like people who are in need of that type of energy, or just want to experience that energy, and if I can be that light and pathway for that channel energy to come through, even if it's no words, then that will be okay. Pacha, stay. Good job. She just flipped her ears like, huh? Like, what do you mean? What do the words even good job mean? Good baby. Anyways, yeah, if I can be like the pathway for that energy to come through, then I shall be. Yeah, I feel like I just want to sit here. I'm just sitting here enjoying like the sky, the clouds, the tree. I was looking at this tree, and these are one of my favorite trees. I think they're called willow trees, if I'm not mistaken, but they're literally one of my favorite trees. And me and Pacha are just sitting here. She's a little baby, even though she's turning 1 year old next month. Sad, but also not sad, because I'm glad that she's healthy and she's living. Anyways, y'all, yeah, I just been like feeling this energy of gratitude and like so much love and so much peace. And honestly, I literally think it has to do with the fact that I have cut off a lot of things and people, and have honestly rerouted my ways of thinking when it comes to things that don't serve me, and just people who are full of hurt in this time, and how I've reacted to their expression of their hurt. So if that makes sense, I am pausing right now because there's someone with dogs on their way. Pacha, stay, come here. And I don't want Pacha to go off and run. Stay, please. But anyways, yeah, like I was just thinking about just kind of where I've been at, and like the experiences that I've had recently. Oh, that looks like my mom's car, but it is not my mom's car. I just been thinking about like all those experiences of like abuse, literally what we would call abuse in this life, and just like those people who are hurt, and them like projecting that onto other people. In my last video, I was talking about how I watched this video about judgment, and like how people who judge you don't only judge you, but they have to judge multiple people in order for them to learn their lesson of judgment and where their own self-desire pops up within those judgments. And if you watch my last video, that'll make a lot more sense. Pacha, here, go get the ball. So anyways, yeah, oh my god, do y'all see the sky? Anyways, hi baby. Anyways, yeah, that's like what I've been processing, because I just truly been living in more of my truth, in a more of a mental state, because before I feel like I was living in my truth, but my own mental blocks and my own mental subconscious thoughts would get in the way a lot of the time, where I would experience something hard, but I would force myself to think of like something positive instead of like accepting what it is and switching my perspective. And again, if you watch my last video, that will make a lot more sense when it comes to judgment, because in the last video I talked about how the video that I watched, it was saying how people judge you because you have something that they desire, and they don't only judge you, like it's not about you. And I was saying in my last video again how I used to think about how whenever someone was judging me and I knew someone was gonna judge me, I would be like, fuck, like what can I do to like change it, which then goes into like people pleasing and stuff like that. And I would constantly think about like, oh, it's my fault, my problem, like I have to deal with it, like how do I get rid of this person in my life, like especially when it's like someone that's in your environment, that's your immediate family, like not even get rid of this person, but how can I change my ways so that this person no longer judges me. But then that's no longer me living in my truth. And that video that I watched goes more into depth of that, and also the video that I posted before this, I also explain like in a deeper sense. And I feel like now it's more so, it's like I don't have to change. I can trigger these people. I can be myself so fully, and even trigger myself because of how much I'm expressing myself. And like with anything, like with what I wear, what I do, how I speak, how I present myself, like anything, like literally anything. Like literally today, okay, I just got off work and I'm literally wearing my pajama shirt, and I came on a run, but I'm literally wearing my pajama shirt. And I was like judging myself because I was like, oh, this isn't like workout clothes, like you have to look a certain way to go on a run so that you can be working out, which literally makes no sense, because like what, clothes are literally clothes. And I tend to I was judging myself in those ways. And then I was like, what am I talking about? Like I literally just want to wear a shirt where I can go run, and that's it. And so I did wear my shirt. Oh, hi. Honestly, I don't even remember what I was talking about, because oh wait, actually I do remember. One of my friends just passed by, like one of my doggy parent friends or family. And so anyways, as I was saying, like I can trigger people, I can be judged, and it's perfectly fine to be judged. And I think a lot of the time, as someone who grew up with manipulative parents and emotionally unavailable and people pleasing, or parents who force their child to people please them, which that's a whole separate topic. It just kind of conditioned me to think that way and be like, oh, I have to like live by these rules just so I can be liked and accepted into not only like my family but society, because society is full of rules and conditioning. And like to be and have gained that perspective where it's like no, like, fuck society, fuck what your family thinks, or like anybody, literally, even your own mind sometimes. Like, it doesn't matter if you trigger people. It doesn't matter if people don't like you. It doesn't matter if people don't agree with something that you do or are or become or are doing, because at the end of the day, what matters is that you're living in your truest self, so that you can inspire other people, and so that you are happy, because your happiness will always shine light to those who need it. As the car literally parks in front of me and shines its light on my face. So yeah, like, I literally was thinking about this because it's just something that I've been going through and living through, and I've noticed that it's literally paid off so much. Like, yo, like, if there's one thing I want y'all to take from this video right now is, or whenever you watch this, like, is to literally be your truest self, because you're doing everyone a service by being your truest self. And that's literally whatever feels true to you in this very moment. And it always changes. It always changes. I was at work today and I was like thinking about how when I go to work, I don't go to look pretty. Like, I literally just go to work to get money, because we need the money. I need the money. And I'm grateful that I have the money and continue to attract in all that money. But I was literally thinking about the phrase like 10%, because it's something that I say a lot on my Instagram, and I feel like I never really explained what that means. But when I say 10%, even though I look good as fuck or whatever, if I do something that's like really good or really amazing, I put 10% like in the little caption, for the reason being that we're constantly evolving, constantly growing. Like, I'm never gonna be at my 100% because I'm constantly growing and constantly evolving. Even if it's my 100% in this moment, it's still a 10% because it's not my fullest blossoming moment, because we're always endlessly growing. And I think that's just like such a beautiful thing, because even if I can be so proud of myself and so grateful in this moment, I'm like, wow, I'm grateful that my 10% in this moment feels like 1,000,000,000%, if that makes sense. Petra is eating literally a stick. But anyways, also, I kind of have to hurry up because the bats are going to be coming out soon. And last night I had a dream that I was dancing with vampires, which is very interesting. Anyways, yeah, so I was literally thinking about that, but I think it's mostly like just accepting the fact that I can trigger people and I can be triggered at times, and I do judge people at times, and I'm grateful. I said in my last video that I'm grateful that even when I do judge people, like, I've judged my friends, I've judged my family, I've judged my boss, and I've judged multiple people. I've like judged myself. I've literally judged so many people. And I'm grateful that I can have the awareness where even when I do judge, even in those exact moments, I'm like, I can be like, oh, I noticed that I'm judging this person right now, but it's because I desire what they have that I think I don't have. But realistically, like, people see me in that light that I think I don't have, that other people do. And it's literally vice versa with everything, because y'all can see this video and be like, wow, like, they have their life together, they look so happy, whatever, right? But also, like, that can totally not be the case, but that's your perspective and that's your intake, because it's literally a reflection of you internally. And literally, like, that's why it's so important to be your most authentic self, because even by you expressing your most authentic self, you'll see a lot more happiness in your life. You'll see that reflection of your inner being, literally as within, so without, like, literally, and as above, so below, like, literally. Like, you being your most authentic self, meaning you living in your truth, doing what you're happy doing, like, even if it's the smallest moments. Like, literally, if you wanted to eat a cookie today and you know that's gonna make you healthy, and that if you know that's gonna make you happy and healthy and fulfilled, and by you doing that and being like, eating a cookie today on Instagram, that's literally can inspire someone to be like, I'm gonna treat myself today, I'm gonna show up in love today, I'm gonna buy myself that matcha today, I'm gonna buy myself that treat today, I'm gonna even like me. Okay, sorry, I had to check in the back because Pacha was looking, so a lot of times when she looks, that means that someone's passing by or something. I want to make sure she's not about to run up on someone. But yeah, like even just by me making this video, it can literally inspire to someone, be like, wow, I can be a YouTuber and make money and make a living off of YouTube just by sitting at a park, just by walking my dog. Like literally, because you literally can, and that is literally so possible, like so possible. I'm not even kidding. I can literally sit here and talk about this piece of grass like literally for hours and make like $1 billion, and I guarantee you people will watch it because people are curious, people just want to know, people want to be informed, people want to feel loved and feel part of something. And even if sometimes that's a bad, like being part of bad things, or sometimes that's part of being good at part of being, does that make sense? Even if that's part of being groups of bad things or good things, or even journeys where you're growing, like literally where you're growing and evolving, because I'm never gonna be perfect, but I'm constantly gonna be growing, I'm constantly gonna be evolving, I'm constantly gonna be loving myself, and even by me trying, I am loving myself. Like this, like literally, yeah, be your most authentic self and accept the fact that you can trigger people and you can judge. I think a lot of times I used to not want to trigger people because it was out of fear, because I didn't want their reaction. I didn't want to accept the fact that they're gonna judge me regardless whether I do the people pleasing or not. And in the video that I watched, she talks about that and goes more into detail about that, and I also talked about that in my last video. And yeah, literally, like, be yourself, literally be your most be unapologetically, ragingly yourself. Like, I'm not even freaking kidding. Literally ragingly be yourself, because the more that you embody yourself, the more you're gonna attract the right people, things, and places. And start counting all the things that are going right in your life. Start looking at all the positive things in your life instead of focusing on the negative. And that can simply be by being like, oh, I woke up today, and even if you think, oh my god, how am I gonna get this done, be like, you know what, I don't know how I'm gonna get that done, but you know what did go right today? The fact that I got to have my breakfast today exactly how I wanted it. Or you know what did go right today? The fact that I got to listen to my favorite song today that I really wanted to listen to. That went so perfect, and that's literally evidence that the universe is constantly working in your favor. 100%, 1000%, always. Because it literally is. It literally is, especially when you believe that and put your intention and set your energy into that belief. It's literally gonna manifest itself times 10 effortlessly. Literally. Anyways, Pacha, she just put a dot of freaking dirt on me. You nasty girl. You been a nasty girl. You been a nasty girl. And I got some dirt here. Oh! Pacha, esa pelota está sucia. Anyways, yeah, like, be your most unapologetic self, literally, is all I can say. Because I'm telling you, I've gone a week now with doing that, and you want me to throw the ball? It's brought all the prosperity, all the love, all the abundance, like, okay, all the love, all the love that I used to crave when I was people pleasing and living in that fear of judgment, or that judgment being amplified. Because the truth is, people are going to judge you whether you're people pleasing or not. People are going to judge regardless, because people always desire. And sometimes that reflects in having to judge you for them to realize that they desire that certain lifestyle that you have, or that smile that you have, or the characteristic that you have, which is completely attainable for them. sometimes it just comes through judgment, which obviously isn't like the best, but it's the situation. And yeah, like I was thinking about how my older sister, she has judged me a lot in my life. She's done a lot of abusive things. And even for my birthday, I had birthday balloons. My mom bought me and threw me a birthday party, and I had birthday balloons. And I don't speak to my sister, not because I hate her. I never wish her any bad, like ever. But I just don't speak to her to protect my peace, because I know she's abused that privilege before. So I tend to keep my distance. But for my birthday, she decided to pop my birthday balloons for whatever reason that she decided that she needed to do that. She popped my birthday balloons. And yes, I'm upset. Of course, those are my birthday balloons. Why are you popping my 22-year-old birthday balloons when you're a 30-year-old having 5 kids? Like, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. But to her, it made sense. To her, it made her fulfilled. Even in that moment, it could have made her realize, be like, why did I just do that? What is really going on here? But again, it's not even about me. It's about her. And she's not only judging me, but she's probably judged multiple people before me. She probably judges herself even. Like, and it's just a matter of time for people to learn their own lessons at their own times. So yeah. Anyways, people are gonna judge regardless. And it's like about embracing the fact that you can be judged, and you would also judge, and you can trigger people, and you could also be triggered. So yeah, I think a lot of times I just used to stay silent for that reason, being that I was scared to be judged. And not because I thought I did it, or not because I didn't want to be judged, but because I knew that I was already being judged. So if I was even being myself a little bit more, that judgment was just going to be amplified and clearer. So you never diminish the amount of judgment you are experiencing. It just becomes a lot clearer. So might as well be your most authentic self, like literally. So anyways, yeah, I just felt like talking, and all of this came up. So I hope this helped whoever needed it, and I hope that you're inspired by some of this. Whatever inspiration you're taking from this, I am sending it to you. And I hope that you're just doing amazing and abundant, and literally cut off all the people and all the things that are not making you happy. Like, do it. Literally do it. Behind that fear is abundance, literally, and your own liberation, your own soulful liberation, physical liberation, mental liberation. Just do it. Literally, like, trust yourself. Trust that you know what is right for you, and take those steps to create that version of you and attract in all the things that you desire, because it'll only be greater from here on out, literally. So anyways, I love you guys, and I hope that whatever you are going through, you gain all the clarity and love that you need to get through it and move forward in your life. I am gonna start walking back home now, because the freaking murciélagos are about to come out, and I've literally been chased by them. So let's get going. Pacha, you ready to go, girl?